Hello everyone, I'm home. Woo! I'm so excited to be home. I really missed my bed a lot. Yes, I'm home, but I still have to talk about my last week in London. A lot happened in that week. So I took this acting course at the theater, and it was really interesting. We did a theater and education training, which was really helpful. We did a lot of improv, character work, and then we worked on monologues for auditions. So I had my rehearsal process, and oh my gosh, my cast, wonderful to work with. I couldn't have done it without them, honestly. Made my job so easy and fun. I got pictures, so if you're Facebook people, I have a productions page, a Reese Productions page. Pictures of the production are on there, so you can check it out and live vicariously through the photos. We really did the whole show in 4 rehearsals with a tech, and then I got to run the house, do all the lights, box office for the performances. On top of that week, I went and saw a show at the Globe Theatre, which is the replica of Shakespeare's theater. And it's not on the exact site as the original, but you get the whole feeling of what it would have been like to see a show at that time. My recommendation is getting a £5 ticket to stand in the yard and watch the performance. If your health permits, people do pass out. Someone passed out when I was there. I was fortunate or unfortunate enough to have a seat, but the performers just energy-wise reached every part of the theater, and they were so funny, and they set it in Mexico, and they wrote original music, and they were singing and dancing with the fun skirts, and it was incredible. I want to perform there one day. Goal. Then on my last day, or second to last day, towards the end, I had to move out of the accommodations I was staying in and into a hotel for the night. Was lucky to stay near this promenade with cafes, and I went and got some breakfast, and I noticed that there were some museums down the street, and one of them was the Victoria and Albert Museum. They had a whole exhibit on how plywood is made and the history of plywood and the necessity of plywood. And then they have sculptures and artifacts from different cultures around the world, from the history. They have an entire section on the history of fashion. They had a theater and performance exhibit that made me just cry and pee my pants, with costumes from historical things and shows, and historical sets from different famous plays and productions. And they had this video about the history of the National Theatre, walking through all of the theater owners, and I'm just going on and on about this because I'm a nerd about it, but it was so cool. And it was such a pretty building. Every room had this gorgeous ceiling and gorgeous floors. And wrap it up in a few words. That was amazing. That was an experience.
And back to you in the studio.
Then I flew home, and I was really excited to get home.
Hold on to me as we go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road. And although this wave is stringing us along, just know you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna make this place your home.
As much fun as the last few days were, I was tired and I was looking forward to my big, comfy bed. It's a nice bed. But looking into the future, I've taken a few things away. Taken some things from this experience. Obviously, not the ability to speak clearly, but we'll get there one day. I figured out how I work as a director and what kind of actors I liked working with. I learned a lot about production and budgets, which I know money in the theater world as up-and-coming directors and performers is like a huge thing, and knowing how to handle it with your own productions so that you can make money to live is really key. So as I'm going back to school and finishing school in the years to come, all of this will be very, very, very helpful and useful, and an experience that I will look back on with gratitude. So I bid you farewell. I'm signing off from my summer vlogs. I really hope you guys enjoyed the experience. The channel is indefinite, and shall I post, you should know about it. But thus ends UK vlogs, because I'm no longer in the UK, just the USA. USA, USA, USA. Okay, bye! Take it and run with it and ramble. I was talking, yeah. Misconception. I don't think that's the right word. No. I was losing my train of thought.